Hello Thread, this is Aces High checking in, finally, with that glitches video that I promised oh so long ago. Okay, let's just jump right into this. We're going to do Courier. So, the big thing with Courier that the award time for it has to be done in, I believe, under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I might be wrong. Basically, the problem with that is that when I was a kid, I had a huge issue with it because I kept forgetting where to go to scramble the video, so I was always a couple seconds over. These days I kind of can do it, but there's always the cheap way so that you can effectively finish this mission in 15 seconds. So, let's go to our objectives to see what it is that we actually have to do for this mission at this moment in time. As you can see here, all we have to do is collect the equipment from this box and avoid civilian casualties. So go in there and get the stuff and don't hit anybody. But what can we do to not trigger the others? This is what we do. Yep, just push the alarm, which will essentially, as Robinson says, compromises the mission. Go in, grab your stuff from the box, and run. Because you technically failed the mission, the other objectives won't trigger when you do that. So you can leave, and you technically completed the mission. Next, we'll do King's Ransom. Now, King's Ransom, you can only do this on, it's only necessary on Secret Agent and 00 Agent, because that's when this mission is going to occur. Now, I'm going to do a really shitty jump cut here because I'm a crappy editor. I apologize. I'm just going to jump ahead to the mission. Yep, here we go. Medical Division. So, we are getting ready to do our second escort mission where we have to go back and get Dr. Warmflash. Now, the cool thing about this is that we can actually skip this one here, and all we have to do is stun lock the guy who gives you the mission. And so just run by, stun lock him so he can't talk to you, and then just run in and talk to King. Now you have to be careful when you're leaving because he is now unstunned. So if you just run by him like this, he will talk to you and you will have to do the mission objective so that you can complete the mission. So stun lock him again so that you can run by and he won't talk to you, and boom. Dr. Warmflash can just sit in her medical division office and these people can die from exposure or from bleeding out. And that's King's Ransom. There's not much to Thames Chase or Underground Uprising. Cold Reception, just keep pressing C up if you want to finish the mission faster, but you'll get shot to shit because you'll lose your accuracy, as shitty as it is already. Night Watch, our nice little Metal Gear Solid wannabe stealth mission. Oh boy, man, this mission's fun when you do it correctly. Well, actually, I say that sarcastically. So when I say doing it correctly, I mean that we're going to break the fuck out of this mission. So, as they say in the opening cutscene, they talk about how you have to go to the substations and scramble the video so that the cameras essentially don't work. Now, that's not actually necessary for most of the mission because the only person that would get alerted would be Gabor, but as we know from watching Frenzy, is that Gabor is kind of wandering about. So as long as you avoid running into Gabor and him finding you, then you don't have to worry about scrambling the cameras. I mean, sure, the cameras make noise as you run by them, but AI tracking is very primitive in this game, so no one's going to run after you. And it doesn't have an alarm system much like in GoldenEye or in Perfect Dark, where if you get seen by a camera, an alarm will go off. All you hear is that beep 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 sound, and that's all you get for an alarm from these cameras. Now you notice that I'm just poking guys in the back and then caving their skulls in with my big meaty fist. I actually prefer this method. Sure, it takes a little while because you have to switch through your inventory, but considering how many missions you don't have darts in, it actually comes in handy a lot more. And plus, you only get 12 darts. So, you can actually shoot all those cameras if you really want. It's not really going to do a whole lot, except that some guards might hear you, and so it's not really worth it. But some guards might hear the beeping sound too. And watch me fumble around with my stunner. I swear, I'm normally good at this game. I've just been having an off day. There we go. Alright, let's open that safe. Now, coming up is a couple cameras that you absolutely have to destroy, because if you don't, then you're going to be caught by Davidoff. So, this camera right here, very easy to miss. Shoot it, and then you can go in here and get shot to shit by all these guards out here, or we can use those darts that I've been saving up, because God, do you need them here, because if you try to run by these guys, you are just going to get ripped to shreds. The Mustang is kind of like the AR-33, so it can tear the crap out of you pretty fast. So like I was saying, AI tracking is pretty primitive, so really you can just run by this guy a little bit and he won't follow you, so you don't have to worry. See that camera right there? Shoot it. Shoot it, and shoot it well, because if you run into that office and you don't shoot that camera, then Davidoff will see you. And, well, now that Davidov's actually walking, beforehand Davidoff is off screen, so presumably he's watching security feeds. So if you didn't destroy those two cameras, then he would have seen you, and then you would fail the mission, because he knows what you're up to, and he would call the guards on you. And that's it. That finishes Night Watch for us, and we did it in probably a good third quarter of the time that you would normally have to do it in if you had to keep running around to the relay stations. So you notice here that the award time is 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So really, if I was running faster, or if I wasn't dicking about like I was, I probably could have done this, but you know, it's not necessary. The other missions, there's nothing big there. Midnight Departure's got a couple other paths that you can take that may or may not be faster. Debatable. Really, Night Watch, Courier, and King's Ransom, those are the ones that have the glitches. Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks, Frenzy, for LP in this game, and I'll see everyone around. Bye!